G'day guys, Smith City here for Smith City Product Review as well. Today has been very interesting. I've got up, obviously coming back from my trip. I still haven't... As you hit your head there, my apologies. Sorry for the migraine. Take some Advil, you'll be right. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've come back from holidays. I still haven't been to the shops yet. Today I had scrambled eggs with some bacon, no bread, nothing. So it's just a very sort of light breakfast. And I had a hot dog before I coached basketball tonight with my under-19s. Or when I say tonight, it's now like 1 o'clock, so it's actually not tonight. That was yesterday. And so this was a wine that I bought whilst I was away at an antique shop. Tamburlaine Organic Wines, Merlot Central Ranges. It's got a really, really good ripe cherry notes to it, and the vanilla back end is actually really nice. It's not the Merlot that I would normally go for, but it does have some good characteristics for it. So, what did I get? I got some mozzarella sticks. Mick with the sticks. I also got a Spaniard pizza and also a Bruschetta pizza. So that's interesting. I've never seen a Bruschetta pizza before. So we'll see what it's all about. This is the mozzarella stick, and I didn't order any dipping sauce, but I think it's come with a sweet chili, so why not? Why not? Well, you may as well have a bit of a gaze. No point showing you really too much with the sweet chili to the camera because you can see it there, and it's not much sort of to be. So this will be interesting. I wasn't too sure how these would sort of travel. So this is from Amalfi Pizza in Ferntree Gully. Look, it's very hard to gauge if I really rate these. These have obviously come a little bit cold, and that is the fact that it's 1 a.m. the next day, and it's a delivery service. So just bear with me. Just bear with me, guys. And yes, I am putting in the microwave, and yes, it's probably not going to be good as it would normally be straight out of where it's been cooked from, like an oven or whatever. But whilst we're here and they're going around, we'll check out this. I can't remember what I ordered in terms of sizing. So this is the money shot from Amalfi Pizza. This is the Spaniard. I won't try that one yet because I think that will impact the taste of, or sort of how I can taste this. And that's going a bit ballistic, so one moment. So these are ridiculously hot now. As you can see, the cheese has exploded from them. So I'll let them cool down a fraction. And we'll have a look at the Bruschetta pizza from Amalfi Pizza. So there's tomato, basil. I'd assume it has cheese on it. It's got red onion on it. We'll see what it's all about. This is the bruschetta pizza from Amalfi Pizza. Going into a pelican light mouth. Well, that's definitely interesting. There it is. That is fantastic. It's not a 10, but I have something that will make it a 10. Just stay there. Normally when you get a bruschetta, sometimes they have balsamic glaze on that, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So without that, probably rate this an 8.5. This is Mazzetti gourmet glaze, and we're just going to we'll see what that does to it. So an 8.5 without it. Oh. So that's bumped it up to a 9. But I put more on. More on. Forget about it. The thigh slap. Wow. It is a 10 out of 10 buy, that one. So I'm not saying Amalfi Pizza you need to use Mazzetti Gourmet Glaze, but a balsamic vinegar glaze on this pizza is amazing. And the fact that like it doesn't have like a lot of hot ingredients on it, that even adding something like this that's not hot and not keeping the temperature of the pizza, that this isn't going to do anything negative to it. It's only going to enhance it. And I honestly believe Amalfi Pizza with your bruschetta pizza, get some balsamic glaze on it, and your pizza shop will be the best pizza shop in Melbourne. Anyway, before we stuck into the next pizza, these would have cooled down by now. So there you go. There's that cheese pool that we didn't have before. Sometimes you get mozzarella sticks and the breading they use and how like hard they're fried. You know, sometimes the batter would be a lot darker, a lot thicker, and would be a lot greasier from its departed brothers with everything else in the oil that's been fried in that same oil. But this is quite light. You saw the cheese pool there. There's nothing special about a sweet chili sauce. It's just sweet chili sauce at the end of the day. It does have a good balance between the sweetness and the chili. And this dip works really well with the mozzarella sticks. All right, so what's on the Spaniard, you ask? So, the pizza by itself, the bruschetta, was an 8.5, and we'll have a look at what this Spaniard pizza is going to be like. This is cooled right down, but also don't think this style of pizza is going to be too bad, sort of like lukewarm. So you've got some sausage there, some chorizo, some bacon, some cheese. There's red onion, which I just ate them. Some barbecue sauce. The Spaniard going into my pelican-like mouth. Ooh. I've got a few things I want to say, but I'll finish this piece. Okay, so that has a bit of spice to it. It is like the heat in my mouth is sort of is starting to elevate right now. But I think most people, even with sort of like a Australian palate of thinking it like toothpaste is spicy, would be able to tolerate this. But what I will say is that sausage on there is really, really nice. The obviously the pepperoni on there is really, really nice. The bacon's really, really nice. Because of the sausage and the chorizo on there, or salami on there, sort of is a bit oily. And you got the cheese. Surprisingly, it's not tasting very oily. Like you're not sitting there going, oh, like that's like a bit full on with the oil. That was one piece though, so we'll have to go in for another bite. Delicious. I'm going to give this a solid 9. I think the only way it would possibly be better is if there was more red onion on it. But that is a delicious pizza. It is a really, really delicious pizza. My stomach after my holiday of drinking every day isn't looking too kind, but I've still got the guns. Whew. Tomorrow I'll be going to the shops, or today I should say, going to the shops, get my oats, get some bits and pieces that are going to fall into my routine. My stomach that's a lot more expanded, a little bit more fuller, a little bit more rounded, will sort of ease back into my normal routine, and my body composition will change throughout that, so it's not need to worry. So I'm not too sure if I rated this already, but it's a 9. It's a solid 9. Seeing as that can't be made any better with this can, we're going to go one more slice with the Bruschetta pizza from Amalfi. And it's interesting, like there's not a lot of stuff on here other than maybe the base at the time and maybe the cheese at the time. Everything else is very, very cold, like the tomato, the basil on there, the red onion on there. Everything's sort of cold. Well, I think that's done by design. Because if they put this into the oven, maybe with the tomato and the basil on straight through the oven, I reckon that tomato would be quite watery, and a bit horrible in terms of the pizza. But because it's fresh, probably put on after it's been cooked, I really rate it. I really, really do. Put some balsamic on it, and away you go. Grazie. That's a nice donut. That was a really good experience, guys, and I will catch you on the next.